you're my woman, I'm pouring and I roll the best because I got it going on.
I'm a nice dude with some nice dreams. See these ice cubes, see these ice creams. Eligible bachelor, $1 million bow.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me in the booth, as always, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. He'll be the Nets off the tip. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Then there's Gordon, and there's Money. And it's Lowe in at the center position. Here's Bogdanovich. Williams with a clean look. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got the first 3 points tonight for the Nets.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Money. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Here's Johnson. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
It's tipped. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. On defense, Brooklyn. Fires the three. That's good. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he is back playing in front of his hometown, and it's such a rush of adrenaline when you get the opportunity to do that. Of course, you got to deal with a lot of ticket requests from family and friends, but hopefully you put that in the back of your mind and you just use the support as motivation.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by Orlando.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Lionel Hollins and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. Coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Okay, Doris, thanks. And it seems that the offensive game plan will be the key for them tonight, guys.
Well, I'm sure they feel if they can execute their offense effectively, they'll be the ones controlling this game from start to finish.
And they have a good reason to feel that way, Steve. Offensively, they are a well-oiled machine when it's working.
Here's Oladipo. Darren Williams picking up that last basket. Harris dishes to Gordon. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the guy you want to see taking too many free throws. Last season, his numbers among the worst in the league.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside Williams. Passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. Here's the three. And the Nets, another three. Here's Money. He has 5. Expanding his range, and he gets the bucket. Money's got 8 points.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
Johnson kicks to Bogdanovich. Williams inside, and the layup's good off the glass.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 11 points for Money.
That is not an easy shot right there. He had to get it off over a taller defender.
A little bit of a rainbow three, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch.
Now here's Williams. He's got 10.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Low, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This is a team that's focused, completely locked into the task at hand. What an impressive start to this game.
Johnson outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Williams. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, a good game tonight from Williams here. He's already got 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point lane.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
And both free throws good for Williams. Magic leading by 3. Here's Money. He's got 11. The shot no good. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson, and he banks in the layup. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
Nets have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And the pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Williams. And Lopez has it in the corner. Back to Williams. Pass to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Lopez. 14 points for Darren Williams.
Nice start for him. 5 of his first 7 shots he's made.
Money passes to Gordon. Can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando.
And this is a big game, guys, today because these teams will see each other 3 more times down the road. And this one kind of sets the tone for the season series.
Orlando's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. No good for Money. The Nets with the lead. Lopez, a screen on Oladipo. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Johnson against Oladipo. And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2.
That's his second foul. Third team foul. Magic substitution.
The Magic trail by 6. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Brooklyn now, inside is Plumlee and Lopez. Williams and Jack, their backcourt. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Passes to Bogdanovich. Right side, Williams hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got 19 points.
You know, when he's got that kind of a height advantage on the defender, it's just too easy for him to rise up and get the shot off.
Right inside, Lopez is there. Fry, good.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Williams attacking. Here's Lopez. That drops.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Williams dishes to Jack. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his third foul of the game.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Outside Williams from past the arc. Again, the miss by Williams.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Shot's good for Money. Here's Williams. 19 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Bogdanovich, defended by Harkless. The Nets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. First free throw is good.
At the line for two.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
Oladipo, good.
No, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. Out left to the wing. Jack with the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. That puts them in the lead. And that's now 7 points for Aaron Gordon. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Magic in third.
This was one of the better scoring teams last year. They had a lot of different offensive weapons to choose from, and they knew exactly how to use them most effectively.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Williams with the ball. He's got 19. Launches it. Bogdanovich, no luck.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And here we can check out the story on Darren Williams. Coming off an excellent season last year, he averaged 18 points per game, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. When you look at his scoring, he was #1 on the team last season for them.
And Steve, it's never easy to lead a team in scoring at this level. I mean, the best players in the world. Kudos to him.
Here's Bogdanovich. Williams double team. Here's Bogdanovich. Guarded by Oladipo. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here. Guys, this is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard. And a quick look at the year Darren Williams had last season. 3rd in assists. And a guy with a real nose for the ball. Aggressive defender. Put him in the top 10 in steals last season.
You know, Steve, we look back at how high he finished on the assist charts, and, man, it was a special season there for him. He was dime dropping all over the place.
Now, here's Oladipo. Expanding his range, and he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there for Money. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break. I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. Williams for 3. Shot is no good. Great D that time for Money.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And he takes that one up and powers it through. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Here's Bogdanovich after the Magic pick up 2. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Not enough defense there to throw him off his shot. Sometimes it takes more than one defender on him down low.
Here's Money. It's hauled in by Williams. Brooklyn trailing. There's the dish to Jack. Back to Williams. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way you've got to go. If you have good position, you've got to get after it and go for that second chance opportunity.
So it's Brooklyn now after the missed 3 from Money. Williams kicks to Jack. Lopez sets a screen for Jack. Back to Williams. He dishes it to Lopez. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. 21 points for Money.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Jack with a screen for Williams. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Well, good for Money. Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams, dishes it to Jack. Williams attacking. Some solid defense from Money.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
And that is good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
The Nets are gone, 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Williams. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Teletovic is checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Jarrett Jack. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. In transition, here come the Nets. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Orlando has their hands full guarding against Johnson.
He's got 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
Now here's Payton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Johnson against Payton. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Now here is Harris. He has 7. Williams up on top, covered by Payton. Johnson kicks to Williams. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
That's his first personal foul, 5th team foul.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Move your feet on defense, no more fouls.
He's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And the first half ends in a close one.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. It's been one outstanding game from Darren Williams.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jock Rivers. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. And there's Money. Then there's Gordon, and it's low in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Money. Good on the triple. Money's got 24. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Steve, he's enjoying every second of it, Mark.
Yeah, me too. Man, this has been great, guys. And the fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Outside Williams. The 3 ball. And the Nets, another 3.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Here's Money. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Williams kicks to Toledovich. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
Williams attacking and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Mason Plumlee doing just as much. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
Yeah, it was a nightmare last year for any defender to guard these guys. I mean, they just seem to hit everything they shot.
Orlando's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Got that one up quick. 33 points for Money.
You got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from 3-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them back.
Johnson, the pass to Williams. Feeds to Toledovich. Johnson outside. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. The Magic go the other way with it. There's the pass to Money. The feed to Oladipo. Here's low, and it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Johnson in the corner. To the inside. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Lopez dishes to Johnson. Knocked away. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And he lays in the alley-oop. Now it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
And that's a foul called on Money.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
And you don't like to see.
3rd team foul. Into the lineup for the Magic.
The Magic leading by 5. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing.
Harris kicks to Harkless. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lowe. Here's Gordon. No good. Good D by Lopez. Money's checked in for Orlando. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Lionel Hollins gave to his team during that last break. There was one thing he stressed above everything else, and that was getting the ball into the low post. That is where their points can and should be coming from in his mind. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, "Fire away, guys. You've got the green light." Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's Bogdanovich. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim. And now look at Victor Oladipo here. Last season's performance for him, 10th in field goal percentage. And with that smooth stroke of his, he also climbed all the way into the top 15 in terms of three-point shooting accuracy.
And Steve, as for his top 10 field goal percentage ranking, I mean, you don't get to be such an accurate shooter unless you're a smart shooter. Sounds like you, partner. You never saw this guy force a shot.
Bogdanovich passes to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
No good for Money.
That's a bad shot. You really hurt your team by taking a shot from that range. Put your defense in jeopardy.
And it certainly won't make him any friends with his teammates.
Orlando leading by 5. To the paint. Wants to get it to Harkless and does. Kicks it out to Gordon. Oladipo with the ball. Working on Zaletovic. Oladipo, good.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Williams dishes to Lopez. Johnson kicks to Lopez. Buries it down low. Lopez has got 11.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Money. Connects from three-point range. And the Magic lead by 8.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Williams passes to Johnson. Here's Bogdanovich, defended by Harkless. Williams with a clean look from outside off the mark.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Money passes to Gordon. They swipe it. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this, for his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And he wasn't really a flashy passer like a lot of the great playmakers you think of, but just always in control. Kind of an old school game, but one that was tremendously successful over the course of his almost 2 decades with the Utah Jazz.
And here is Williams. He's got 27. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the left wing. And Plumlee kicks to Bogdanovich. Nobody near Williams. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Williams has got 29. Magic leading by 5. Here's Money. That is good.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break.
Yeah, he'll make a walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
Peyton, he's checked in for Money.
Nah.
Take a moment here to get... And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey,
Okay, let's go over to the man on the aisle. What's your question? You must be frustrated with all those mistakes out there tonight. What do you got to do to limit those next time out?
Only mistake I made was coming to this stupid press conference. Somebody out here got a real question, yo.
You there. Next question.
Do you feel like you've been taking too many shots from long range lately?
Maybe. I don't know. But I do know if I'm going to be taking a lot of threes, I better be making some like I did tonight. It felt good to see the ball go through the hoop, though.
Okay, you there.
Was the first game everything you thought it would be?
Well, you know it's no secret. This is where I wanted to be from the start. So it feels really good to get my first game under my belt.
Was the chemistry good?
Chemistry. You know, chemistry is a strange thing. It can only get better with time, practice, patience, communication. But yeah, for a first game, felt awfully comfortable. Thanks, y'all.
And thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time. So that was great. Just so you know, it won't always be that easy.
Yeah, I know. They lob softballs to the new guy.
Yeah, but you did great. Good job.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, get out of here.